This video is going to show how to migrate an existing WebSEAL instance to the new appliance version 8. The steps shown here are specific to the WebSEAL migration only, and this migration should take place within the scope of a larger migration project for the whole Access Manager infrastructure to the appliance model. You should have read the documentation regarding the WebSEAL instance migration to the appliance, and should be familiar with the prerequisites as well as on how to build the directory structure needed. For our example, we will be using the Perl utility to collect the required files. Log into the appliance and navigate to Manage, System Settings, File Downloads. Select Common, Migrate, and then select the WG migrate.pl. Download that file and copy that file onto the system that is your current WebSEAL instance. We have copied the script to the existing WebSEAL instance and to the temp directory. Run the script by running Perl -C pointing to the WebSEAL instance configuration file. Add the -D flag pointing it to a non-existent directory, in this case temp migrate, and then add the -V flag. The script has created the required files within the migrate directory. We need to package these files using the zip utility. cd into the directory and run zip -r and star. This will create the zip file which we need to copy to your local system so it can be uploaded to the appliance. Before you can upload the created zip file, we have to prepare the appliance for the import. Log back into the appliance and select Secure Web Settings. Select Runtime Component and select Configure. We will configure this WebSEAL instance as a runtime component to the policy server. The policy server will be remote. The user registry will be LDAP. The policy server will be on the hostname lab/sam-manager01 tiflab.austin.ibm.com. The management domain will be default. The LDAP server is located on lab/tam-ldap.tiflab.austin.ibm.com. Select Finish. In order to import the created migration file, we first have to create a new web reverse proxy on the appliance. Log into the appliance administration console, select Secure Web Settings, select Reverse Proxy. Select New. Enter the instance name, in this case this will be default. Enter the host name, which is labsamweb01, the listening port, and then the IP address for the primary interface. Select the IBM Security Access Manager tab, enter the SecMaster password, select Transport, enable HTTP as well as HTTPS, select User Registry, and we do not enable SSL at this point. Select Finish. Once this new default instance has been created, select the instance, select Manage, Configuration, Import Configuration. On this panel, browse to the configuration file that we have created earlier and export it. Select Override, select Import. You will see a brief message that the changes have been imported. Then select the click here to review the changes or apply them to the system, and select Deploy. Select the default instance and select Restart. Once the instance is restarted, you can use a web browser to access the URL. The assigned hostname to the P1 address is labsemweb01p1.tivlab.austin.ibm.com, and remember that this instance is running on port 81. A junction exists on the /junction point. I'm going to enter a secmaster password. And log in. This junction will take you to the Red Hat Enterprise test page, and this completes the video for the migration of a WebSEAL instance 6.0 or 6.1 to the new appliance.